As Rage continues this evening, an 8-man Cruiserweight matchup. One fall. Akira Tozawa, SP1 Scotty Priest, Tommy Wilcox, Tony Dangerous, El Vejigante, Kushida, Logan Paul, and Cruiserweight Champion Gary Galaxy, all in one match at the same time.
The following 8-man Cruiserweight match is scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Statinopolis, lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
Tony's a former dual champion, having held both the Snarl TV title and the Cruiserweight belt at the same time. But those went to Tibor Bell SQ and Gary Galaxy, as y'all know. But Tony is a heavy favorite to win this 8-man battle, and he's sure got the credentials and the high-flying abilities to do it.
How about this? We're leading off with Tony Dangerous, and we still got 7 other guys coming into the match. This is gonna be insane, you guys.
And, from Loaiza, Puerto Rico, El Vejigante.
The masked Puerto Rican luchador El Vejigante, and he's been hot. He's only lost once since he come back. And, well, is his chances good as far as winning this 8-man? I don't know. But, never say never.
Well, Marvin, it's a fact. With a field of 8 like this, the odds of calling a successful win are very hard indeed. About as hard as actually winning the match itself.
Hey, the Japanese fans seem to have taken a liking to El Vejigante. I guess it's that whole Lucha Libre vibe he puts out there. I wouldn't mind seeing him get the win.
It wouldn't be a bad thing at all.
Okay, well, that's half the field ready to go. Let's see who else is coming out. Wow, this is going to be an insane matchup. I'm telling you.
El Vejigante, with a glance over at Tony Dangerous on the outside, as we await the next contestant.
From Cocoa Beach, Florida, one half of the Rage Tag Champions, Tommy Wilcox.
But you might ask, well, where's Oliver Hollywood? Turns out the two partners flipped a coin to see which of them would be taking part in this match, and Tommy won the coin toss. Tommy, too, is a former Snarl TV champ, in addition to his current run as one half of the Rage Tag Champions.
And have he and Oliver Hollywood been hot since taking those belts from Wild Fortune?
Given his stats, the Cocoa Beach Wonderkind, also heavily favored to win this 8-man matchup. All you need is one fall or one tap out, and Tommy Wilcox is certainly capable of getting that.
Good look at him. He's been so comfortable ever since him and Wilcox won those Rage Tag Team Championships.
Well, I mean, he certainly can be proud of it after all. Wilcox spent several months just spinning his wheels, but thanks to the inspiration of the Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford, he and Tommy Wilcox are now at the top of the tag team division.
And, from Yokohama, Japan, Kushida.
Kushida is kind of a dark horse in this one. He was a big part of last year's tour, and he's back for Japan 5-star this year as well. And hey, we haven't seen him in a year, so who's to say he couldn't pull a rabbit out the hat here tonight? I mean, I'm personally not banking on it, but I wouldn't be shocked either.
But to be honest, I don't see that happening. Not with this field we got. There's too many big names. Kushida's okay and everything, but I don't see him pulling any kind of an upset here.
I'm inclined to agree, Myron, particularly given the chaotic nature of this 8-man matchup.
Just a quick review. The match is just one fall, pin, tap out, or knockout, and we're done. And there's no disqualifications or countouts. Oh, I'm getting chills, y'all. Can't wait to see who comes up with the W in this one.
Well, I don't know who it's gonna be, but I don't know if it's going to be Kushida. I really don't think so. Dark horse maybe, but I doubt it.
Also, from Glen Burnie, Maryland, SP1 Scotty Priest.
Another gentleman familiar with the heft of 2 championship belts at the same time, SP1 Scotty Priest used to wear one on his waist and one around his neck when he was Cruiserweight and Snarl Television Champion, much like Tony Dangerous, his arch rival.
There is one thing we can bank on, Don. Once Tony Dangerous and SP1 see each other, they're gonna go at it like snakes and monkeys.
And from Westlake, Ohio, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul certainly displaying a terrific work ethic as far as wrestling goes. Tex Lynch will tell you his taste in ring gear, however, might be questionable. But nonetheless, Logan Paul, another possible sleeper winner in this 8-man matchup.
Maybe, but the odds are long. It would take extra special circumstances for Logan Paul to beat this field of 7 other opponents.
He has proven he's for real though. He's won some matches that he should have totally lost on paper before. So again, while I'm not gonna bet the farm on Logan, he's kinda worth keeping an eye on as the match goes on.
Yeah, well, maybe. Possibly.
It is true that some have laughed at Logan Paul and wound up laughing to their cost.
From Tokyo, Japan, Akira Tozawa.
Whether he's in a single or a tag with Shinsuke Nakamura, Tozawa is always a threat, and I won't be selling him short in this one. Tozawa is one of the guys with heavy fan support in this match.
And indeed, heavy fan support could be a difference maker, Christy.
Boy, these Japanese fans sure love the business, don't they?
They are certainly a touch louder and just a little bit rowdier than an American audience.
Alright, well, that's 7 out of 8, and now we're just waiting for the star of the show, the Cruiserweight champion, the prototype Gary Galaxy.
And while RWL fans would certainly not mind seeing Gary Galaxy pull off a miracle here, the odds of winning this 8-man match are astronomical.
And from Chesapeake, Virginia, the RWL Cruiserweight Champion, the prototype, Gary Galaxy.
Gary's the Stronghold's one and only Cruiserweight competitor, and since he snagged the belt from Tony Dangerous, it's been a non-stop ride. But, lucky for Gary, the belt isn't a factor tonight, but still snagging a win is gonna be a big ol' feather in the cap for the winner.
Which is why they're all gonna be beating the snot out of each other. I'm telling you, I don't know who's gonna win this one. It's just, there's too many good stars.
Right, well, Myra and Christy, keep a warm thought for me as this one's gonna be a very confusing matchup. Walt Rothburn rings the bell and whoa, total chaos. Logan Paul and Tommy Wilcox, Akira Tozawa and Gary Galaxy, El Vejigante and Kushida, and Tony Dangerous and SP1, his old arch rival, all going at it. Moonsault from Tommy Wilcox on Logan Paul. Gary Galaxy rounded up by Tozawa, a devastating chop across the face of the prototype. El Vejigante with a knee into the arm of Kushida. Logan Paul has up Wilcox, slams him down. Kushida laid out. Tozawa with a kick to SP1, taking himself up to the top side. Scotty Priest is laid out. Gary Galaxy going after Tony Dangerous. Logan Paul cutting in on the dance there. Wilcox rounded up by Galaxy, knee to the head. SP1 working on Tozawa. A one-arm slam from El Vejigante on Kushida. Tony Dangerous being stomped on by Logan Paul. A beautiful move right there from Tommy Wilcox on Gary Galaxy. SP1. Hurricane Rana from Tozawa. Kushida's laid out on the outside. Tommy Wilcox being worked on by El Vejigante. Tommy Wilcox slowly getting back to his feet. El Vejigante almost pitches Tony Dangerous to the outside. German suplex instead. Tozawa catching it from Wilcox. Logan Paul looking for a way in here. Wilcox taken down by Tozawa. El Vejigante sets it up on Tony Dangerous. Beautiful rolling senton. Logan Paul going after Wilcox. Tozawa getting back to his feet. SP1 and Kushida still laid out on the outside. Tommy Wilcox is in pain here. Logan Paul rounds him up. Tony Dangerous with the moonsault on El Vejigante. SP1 and Kushida rejoin the fray. Whoa, nice double move from Tozawa and Logan Paul on Tommy Wilcox. Again, Kushida finds himself on the outside. Gary Galaxy in hot pursuit. Here comes Tony Dangerous too. And again, Tozawa finding himself on the outside, laid out. Tony Dangerous delivers a nasty move on Kushida. Everybody just dogpiling on poor Kushida. El Vejigante catches a suplex from Scotty Priest. The only two in the ring. Hurricane Rana from SP1. Tommy Wilcox with the wheelbarrow Salida del Sol on Tony Dangerous. Kushida slammed by Gary Galaxy. SP1 laid out. Flying fist from El Vejigante fails to connect. SP1 slams him face first into the canvas. A series of wrist clutch stomps to Kushida from Gary Galaxy. Meanwhile, Tommy Wilcox and Tony Dangerous still battling on the outside near the far corner. Scotty Priest makes his way outside. It is now Kushida, Tozawa, Galaxy, and Logan Paul all on the inside. SP1 rejoins the fray. Kushida grabs a hold of Gary Galaxy, but Gary counters with elbows. Tozawa decks Logan Paul on the apron. Tozawa duking it out with SP1. Logan Paul hanging out on the apron. Tony Dangerous. And the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin rolled halfway across town by Tony Dangerous. A ground and pound from Gary Galaxy on Kushida. And Kushida has been taking a beating and a half from just about everyone. Gary Galaxy really applying the pressure, putting the thumb screws to Kushida. Meanwhile, it's total bedlam on the outside. Logan Paul and SP1, Tozawa and Tommy Wilcox and Tony Dangerous. Tony Dangerous and Tommy Wilcox. El Vejigante and Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Well, look at this. Gary Galaxy going for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, well, now that was close. But only a 2. El Vejigante taking a beating from Akira Tozawa. Tony Dangerous working on Tommy Wilcox on the outside. Helicopter spin from Kushida on Gary Galaxy. Logan Paul rounds up SP1 with a suplex. El Vejigante taking fists to the head from Akira Tozawa. German suplex, and look at this. A wonderful kick from Tony Dangerous on Tommy Wilcox. Gary Galaxy with a forearm takes down Kushida again. Logan Paul doesn't see Gary Galaxy behind him. Gets whipped to the far corner. Galaxy driving knees into the midsection of Gary Galaxy. Tozawa with El Vejigante up, crashing brainbuster on the outside. Gary Galaxy putting the boots to SP1. Logan Paul rounded up by Gary. Oh, look at this. Logan Paul countered. Inverted DDT from Gary Galaxy. Wilcox finally making his way back inside. Look at this beautiful crossbody across the back of Tony Dangerous. Logan Paul slams Gary Galaxy. El Vejigante and Tozawa still duking it out on the outside. SP1's laid out. Logan Paul got a hold. Look at this. Tried to snap the neck of the lightning fast Tony Dangerous. As Tommy Wilcox looks on, look at this. A cocky display from Wilcox. Locks up Tony Dangerous. Wilcox whipped to the outside. Logan Paul follows everybody on out, and it's just, look at this. Kushida, the only one inside the ring. Logan Paul moves in quickly. Locks up Kushida. Has him up in the cradle position. Whoa, scoop slam. Logan Paul gathers him up again. Kushida rounded up. Whoa, slam it. The referee says this one's over. Logan Paul knocked out. Logan Paul winning this 8-man cruiserweight matchup.
Here's the time, 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Your winner by way of a knockout, Logan Paul.
Now, there's some old BS I definitely didn't have on my bingo card. Logan Paul, like a lion, spotting the prey with the limp in Kushida, who just got hooped on like he owed everyone money. And well, you see, he knocked Kushida the hell on out with a gut buster.